My grandpa, he's 95 and he keeps on dancing, he's still alive. My grandma, she's 92 and she loves to dance and sing some too. I don't know, but I've been told if you keep on dancing, you'll never grow old. Come on, darling, put a pretty dress on, we're gonna go out tonight and dance, 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 dance all night long. I'm a hard-working man, I'm a son of a gun. I've been working all week in the noonday sun. The woods, in the kitchen, the cows, in the barn, I'm all cleaned up and my chores are all done. Take my hand and come along, let's go out and have some fun. Come on, darling, put a pretty dress on, we're gonna go out tonight and dance, 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 dance all night long. Come on, darling, don't look that way. Don't you know when you smile I've got to say I'm a honey pumpkin lover, you're my heart's delight. Don't you want to go out tonight? You're such a pretty lady, you're such a sweet girl. When you dance, it brightens up my world. Come on, darling, put a pretty dress on, we're gonna go out tonight and dance, 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 dance all night long. Such a pretty lady, such a sweet girl. When you dance, it brightens up my world. Come on, darling, put a pretty dress on, we're gonna go out tonight and dance, 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 dance all night long. Come on and dance, 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 dance all night long.
𝐃𝐞𝐭𝐫𝐲 𝐈𝐫𝐢𝐬𝐿. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Kathleen O'Neill, along with my good friend Bruce Smith, our sound technician, inviting you to 2 hours of Irish music, news, and announcements on Detroit Irish Radio at crbradio.com. The call-in number is 313-942-0159. For those of you that have news to share, you can also text at that number, 313-942-0159. We are broadcasting from the Gaelic League Irish American Club up by the fireplace. So come on down and join us today as we're going to play a lot of dance music. We are part of the Green Wave of crbradio.com, including on 4 days. You can listen to some great Irish music on Friday. Bobby Brooks with the Friday Night Vulture from 4 to 7 p.m. Saturday, we have Matt O'Donnell on the Emerald Isle Express from 1 to 4. Sunday is Johnny Costello, the Rebel Rooster, from 10 a.m. till noon. Here we are, Bruce and myself, Detroit Irish Radio from 1 to 3 p.m. And tomorrow is our good friend Patrick Johnson with the Irish Music Cafe from 4 to 6 p.m. Lots of great music, lots of wonderful news to share with you as well. Well, we started today with the song by Jimmy Kelly, Dance, Dance, Dance. Jimmy Kelly is part of the group of Andy Cooney and his Irish show band. However, he wasn't available for the dinner dance. We're getting a little bit of Jimmy in here, great singer and entertainer, drummer as well. And he says to dance. So let's take off our shoes or put on your dance shoes. Move the furniture around. We are celebrating all those young dancers that have gathered this Thanksgiving weekend to be a part of the Oireachtas. And so if you have news on some of the results, we'd love to hear that as well. Once again, I'll give you that number, 313-942-0159. We do know that we have a qualifier to the world, and that is our friend Sean Heinzman. Congratulations, Sean. Yeah, Sean was here last Sunday. His mom is part of organizing the pub quiz, and we're so proud of you to see you grow up and continue with the dance and to qualify for the all world. But
best of luck to you.
Yes, and to all of the dancers who compete, you are winners in our eyes. They were off in Indianapolis this weekend, and so we wish them safe travels home, but hope they enjoy the music they're going to hear as we go on. And just a little reminder, the Gaelic League is located at 2068 Michigan Avenue in Corktown, Detroit, and we are open till about 6 today. Our friendly bartender today is Tim Jennings, so come on down and he'll fix you up with a nice little drink and some good conversation as well. And we are looking forward to some of the Detroit Irish Music Association musicians to come in this afternoon. Dima will be here putting on a session from about 3 to 5 o'clock, and they will be part of the end of our program today. Just looking for some good live music from our talented local entertainers. And with that, let's get into the dance. We're going to start with all those people that were home for the Thanksgiving weekend. Maybe there was a little bit of a hoolie going on in your house with the musical instruments coming out and the young people or even the old people showing off their dance steps, and it always starts in the kitchen. So we're going to dance in the kitchen and follow it up with Maid in the Bar by Mac and O, and then a song by the late Brian Bonner, wonderful accordionist friend here in the Gaelic League Irish American Club and the Irish community at large. Brian was one of those ones that played his musical instrument, the accordion, at many of the sessions, at many of the dances, and for many of the Ardán Academy functions, and for all those young students. They heard a lot of Brian Bonner's music. This song is an accordion started to play.
There's a box in the corner and I really think we ought to get it shifted if we're going to have a dance. And the table in the middle's where your man can play his fiddle. We should shift it so to give the lad a chance. And your man with the accordion can play there in the corner when it comes to time for striking up the band. If we keep on working steady, we can get the kitchen ready. All it takes is that we all lend a hand. Oh, come on now, boys, we can get the kitchen shifted. If we have to, we can store it in the barn. And there's no use cogitating, cause the people will be waiting, and we'll have to leave them standing in the yard. Oh, I know we're under pressure, but we'll have to mind the dresser, and will someone get a brush and sweep the floor? Anybody who's been wishing to go dancing in the kitchen will be very soon knocking at the door. When it comes to preparation, everybody has a station, and you have to give it everything you've got. But a little inspiration could unite a hungry nation, so enthusiasm really helps a lot. There's a drink or two for later, so will someone play the waiter and make sure that everybody gets a drop. But go easy on the bottle, cause the kitchen will be hopping. If they get the flavour, then we'll have to stop. Oh, come on now, boys, we can get the kitchen shifted. Then we have to, we can store it in the barn. And there's no use cogitating, cause the people will be waiting, and we'll have to leave them standing in the yard. Oh, I know we're under pressure, but we'll have to mind the dresser, and will someone get a brush and sweep the floor? Anybody who's been wishing to go dancing in the kitchen will be very soon knocking at the door.
Round the house, mind the dresser.
Lovely.
That's the boys.
Step out now, Brady, come on.
You're dancing like crime hunters.
You mean ginger?
Oh.
Now, lads. 1, 2, 3, go. Now we're going.
Like a house on fire.
Step it out, Bill, step it out. Away with you. Lovely.
Mighty holy. Some crowd here tonight, Mac.
You're right and well, I know. This is what you call dancing in the kitchen.
We dance round the room to an old-fashioned tune. An accordion started to play. As we dance to the strains of the sweet melody, my thoughts seem to drift far away to a place long ago where we both used to go, where we danced till the dawn of the day, where old friends would gather in all kinds of weather and pass happy hours away. As we waltzed round the room to an old-fashioned tune, I knew you had something to say. And when you told me you loved me, that you'd always be mine, I could hear an accordion play. Many years have gone by since we wed, you and I, and we promised we'd always be true. All the good times we've had and the times I've been sad have been easy because I've had you. And the gold wedding band that you placed on my hand on that wonderful day long ago hold sweet memories dear, in my mind they're so clear. It's no wonder that I love you so. As we waltzed round the room to an old-fashioned tune, I knew you had something to say. And when you told me you loved me, that you'd always be mine, I could hear an accordion play. As we waltzed round the room to an old-fashioned tune, I knew you had something to say. And when you told me you loved me, that you'd always be mine, I could hear an accordion play.
Well, how we miss Brian Bonner. He was just a delight to listen to, and thank God for recordings for the many, many musicians and singers and songwriters, all those entertainers, that we can at least listen to their music through recorded or digital devices. With that, we are going to say La Braha Hana to those celebrating birthdays today, including my sister-in-law, Kathleen Arnold, celebrates her birthday, along with Rita Durbin, Phyllis Hughes, and Genevieve Lilly today. Tomorrow is Sam Aldrich and Kathy Gladden's birthday. On Tuesday, Father Larry Gould and Kaylee Shepkowski, my great niece. Wednesday is Mickey Clark's and Magnolia Foss' birthday. Thursday, we're into December, another month flying by. And on December 1st, it's Andrew Boyle and Sue Riddle. And then on Saturday, we have Tony Boland, Tiernan Brennan, bartender Patrick Brown, Mike Griffin, and Carrie Shivers, another one of our bartenders here at the Gaelic League. And then anniversaries, we're going to wish a very happy anniversary to Patrick and Karen Wilson. Their anniversary is next Saturday, December 3rd. Wishing all of you a great week And happy birthday to those I mentioned. And for those I don't have, just let us know. You can always text us, and we'll get you on the list. Just a little reminder that tomorrow out at the UH Hall on 5 Mile Road in Retford, there is a Red Cross blood draw, and it's a nice thing that they have done the fourth Monday of every month, runs from 11 to 4 p.m. So if you're able, that would be a nice thing to do. Also here at the Gaelic League, the set dancing has returned with Ann McCullum from Windsor on Monday nights from 7 to 9 p.m. and beginners are always welcome. There is also a Gaelic League meeting tomorrow night from 7 to 9 p.m. So keep that in mind, the fourth Monday of the month as well. And the last one for this year, next month, it will just be an election meeting. All right, with that, what else do we want to share with you? A little bit about 𝐷𝐸MA. We're going to hear more from them when they come in later this afternoon to the Gaelic League for a session here, a Sunday session. They do meet the first Wednesday of the month for a session. It starts at 6:30 and goes till about 9 o'clock, and they'll share with you more about it, but their next one isn't until December 7th. So keep that in mind. They will have one in December, and all are welcome, and from all levels. So they welcome newcomers, ones just learning to play an instrument or wanting to learn a new song. Check out their website, DetroitIrishMusic.org. They also meet in Ann Arbor on Thursdays. All right, are we ready? Did we take a little breather? It's time for a little bit more music. This time we are going to hear from Declan Nerney with Let's Dance, and then followed up with our own John Heinzman, one of the great instructors, founders of the Ardon Academy of Irish Dance, with a selection of treble jigs.
She's never satisfied at all. So I packed up my guitar and threw it in the trunk, and I had myself a ball. Oh, let's dance, oh, let's dance, oh, let's dance all night long. I don't care if I ever get home, keep playing those good old songs. Oh, let's dance, oh, let's dance, pass that bottle around. Let's bring out the sun when the morning comes. Let's dance all night long. It's so good to see you all. I'm glad you're all here. Oh, let's dance, oh, let's dance, oh, let's dance all night long. I don't care if I ever get home, keep playing those good old songs. Oh, let's dance, pass that bottle around. Let's bring out the sun when the morning comes. Let's dance all night long.
All right. Well, that was from John Heinzman. We've heard from Liz Heinzman. She is actually still at the Oireachtas, and she is on one of the stages, I believe. She might even be judging. But anyways, what the word is, 7 have, some of the Ardán Academy of Irish Dancers have qualified for the world, and that was as of Friday. So God only knows what happened yesterday or what's going on today. But Liz mentioned that she is so proud of all the ones that have come out and competed, and certainly proud of the students that are part of the Ardán Academy of Irish Dance. And I don't have it right in front of me, but you can find out more. They are offering classes in Windsor now as well. So if you're interested, I know this isn't the number that was on whatever I'm looking for, but this is the Ardán Academy of Irish Dance number that you can call. Probably not today, because they're still out in Indiana and will be traveling home as well. But the school number is 734-762-0997. And you can visit their website, which is ardanacademy.com, ARDANACADEMY. So, congratulations. That's just one of the dance schools. And I'm going to make mention of another dance school, the Motor City Irish Dance. And I believe this one is more of a performance. They don't compete, if I'm correct. They do perform out at the Motor City Irish Fest. Wonderful dancers as well. They're going to have a Celtic Christmas on Saturday, December 17th at 1 p.m. And this is at the OPC Senior Center in Rochester, Michigan. The cost is $15. If you want to find out more, you can call 248-656-1403. So that's another group you can watch and enjoy the dancing. Next up, we have, Bruce thought that last one was a little bit country with Let's Dance. How about this one, Fiddle in the Band by Bridget's Cross, a group out of Ohio, and then following it up with the Cayley Swing by Stockton's Wing. And before we do, let's send this out to those that are ill. We'll say Aber Padger Sanadini Atadton to the following people: Laura Bond, Judy and Tom Bruning, Bill Carney, John Couture, Kitty Durbin, Brian Dunleavy, Bruce Farrell, John Finnerty, Bridie Flynn, Ed Foley, Mary Gold, Mary Gowdy, Betty Gowdy, Joanne Haley, Dave and Aaron Keem, Jamie Jones, Ann Kerwin, Kevin Lussick, Rick McMurray, Richard McNichols, Angela McGuire. It's a new one we're adding. Her husband is Patrick. They're down there in the AOH down in Adrian. Patty Martin, Sean Moore, Bev Murphy, Bridget Murray, Joan Nagy, Gertie O'Kennedy, Father Dan O'Sullivan, Ann Purcell, Marianne Quinn, Norm Root, Chris Scanlon, Mary Sheehy, Megan Tierney, Sarah Turner, Lexton Williams, Joan Wisely, Kevin Wisely, and yourself or your family members and friends that may also be in need of prayers at this time. We also want to remember all those caregivers, the doctors, nurses, the hospital staff, your own family members, that at this time we can hopefully say some prayers and that they will be feeling better and up dancing and out enjoying some of the Christmas activities that will be coming up next month. So let's hear a listen from Bridget's Cross and then Stockton's Wing.
If you're gonna play Irish music, you gotta have fiddle in the band. That mandolin is hot, but not for listing Marna man. So rosin up that bow for jigs and reels and let's all dance. If you're gonna play Irish music, you gotta have fiddle in the band.
I remember down in Galway, we were putting on a show. When old Darby in the back stood up and yelled, "Play the Rakes of Malvo." He said, "We love what you're doing, please don't get us wrong. There's just something missing in your song. If you're gonna play Irish music, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. And mandolin is hot, but not for a listing modern man. So rising up that boat for jigs and reels and let's all dance. If you're gonna play Irish music, you gotta have a fiddle in the band." So they dusted off their boots and then they formed their sets of 8. Those Irish raised the roof when I opened up my case. Say, "I want to see your Venice." Say, "You got the Cayley flu. We're gonna play a fiddling tune for you." If you're gonna play Irish music, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. That mandolin is hot, but not for a listening modern man. So rising up that boat for jigs and reels and let's all dance. If you're gonna play Irish music, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. If you're gonna play Irish music, you gotta have a fiddle in a band. That mandolin is hot, but not for a listening modern man. So rising up that boat for jigs and reels and let's all dance. If you're gonna play Irish music, you gotta have a fiddle in a band. If you're gonna play Irish music, you gotta have a fiddle in a band. That mandolin is hot, but not for a listening modern man. So rising up that boat for jigs and reels and let's all dance. If you're gonna play Irish music, you gotta have a fiddle in a band.
Stepping out and doing this crazy thing called Cayley swing. Well, I know a straight don't like the taste of steak and bacon on his plate, but I know he'll eat this thing called Cayley swing. I went down to the parish hall and a lot of that crowd was lordy-dow. They never thought they'd come here for a fling. But when the clock struck way past 2, the PP he was dancing to, doing his own ideas to that Cayley swing.
One Tuesday night in a smoky old room, there were men in leather feeling the blues, waiting for that thing to turn them loose.
When the band played Cayley swing, they were reeling and rocking, doing their thing. I guess there ain't no limit to this thing called Cayley swing.
All right. Are you having fun dancing? Because I sure am.
She isn't moving. She's kidding. She's moving papers around.
Yeah, I'm moving my hands. My feet are moving, Bruce.
There you go.
Yes, I love dance music. But anyways, just a little reminder that the Ancient Order of Hibernians have their Friday fish meals, and they're resuming this coming Friday, which is December 2nd. You can have baked or fried fish along with fries, coleslaw, and a roll. It's $14 for adult, $6 for children. And the doors open at 5 o'clock. Food is served from 5:30 to 7:30. And the entertainer this week is our good friend Endon Riley. So that might be a fun thing to do on a Friday night. Go out to fish dinner and listen to some music. And then on Saturday, come down here for McSpillin is entertaining at the Gaelic League Irish American Club. So what else is happening on Saturday? The Macaulay LAOH division are presenting a comedy show featuring Detroit's own Irish American comic, Sheila Lovely. That's on Saturday, December 3rd at the AOH Hall, located at 25300 5 Mile Road in Retford. Tickets are $20 in advance and $25 at the door. The doors open at 6 p.m. The show starts at 7:30. Food will be available for purchase as well as the cash bar. You can contact Sue McNichols for tickets. The proceeds will benefit Detroit St. Patrick's Parade and the United Irish Society's charities. Phone number to call is 248-345-7761, or you can email Sue McNichols at smcnichols120@sbcglobal.net. Once again, a phone number is 248-345-7761, and that's happening this coming Saturday. Thanks to the Macaulay LAOH division for presenting a comedy show this, and with the proceeds going to the UIS parade. Looks like we have a few of the musicians coming in from the Detroit Irish Music Association, and you're welcome to come down and enjoy the music or join in, bring your instrument with you. Just a little reminder that there is also a session out in Ann Arbor at Connor O'Neill's at 6 o'clock tonight. So come here and go out there as well. Next up, we are going to hear from Cathal Dunn, Come to the 𝐾𝐞𝐭. You're always welcome to 𝐾𝐞𝐭 night here at the Gaelic League on Fridays from 8 to 10. We have Kitty Heinzman and her daughter Liz for years putting on a wonderful 𝐾𝐞𝐭, and you can join in, learn the steps, and get some exercise in doing so. This time up, we have not only Cathal Dunn with Come to the 𝐾𝐞𝐭, but the Saw Doctors with the Joyce Country 𝐾𝐞𝐭 Band. Enjoy.
If your heart's sick and lonesome and you want to cry, with thoughts all as gloomy as a winter sky, just take my advice and put your best suit on and come to the 𝐾𝐞𝐭 down in Derryvaughan. For 'tis there you'll find music to your heart's desire, a glass of good liquor and a seat beside a roaring fire. So come to the 𝐾𝐞𝐭 and you'll weep no more, forget all your troubles as you pass the door. Sure your way won't be lonesome as we travel on, the long road we'll shorten with the cheery song. You'll be foot light and easy as a skipping fawn if you come to the 𝐾𝐞𝐭 down in Derryvaughan. For 'tis there you'll find music to your heart's desire, a glass of good liquor and a seat beside a roaring fire. So come to the 𝐾𝐞𝐭 and you'll weep no more, forget all your troubles as you pass the door. There'll be Colleens to greet you with a smiling face, to dance you till morning with a modest grace. There'll be 𝐾𝐞𝐭𝐫𝐤𝐿 and a 𝐘𝐞�𝐭 lawn if you come to the 𝐾𝐞𝐭𝐫 down in 𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙬. For 'tis there you'll find music to your heart's desire, a glass of good liquor and a seat beside a roaring fire. So come to the 𝐾𝐞𝐭𝐫 and you'll weep no more, forget all your troubles as you pass the door. If your heart isn't anchored, you will lose it there. To Maureen or Eileen with the nut brown hair, you'll be footsore but happy by the crack of dawn if you come to the 𝐾𝐞𝐭𝐫 down in 𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙬. For 'tis there you'll find music to your heart's desire, a glass of good liquor and a seat beside a roaring fire. So come to the 𝐾𝐞𝐭𝐫 and you'll weep no more, forget all your troubles as you pass the door. So come to the 𝐾𝐞𝐭𝐫 and you'll weep no more, forget all your troubles as you pass the door.
We're the Joyce Country 𝐾𝐞𝐭𝐫 band, playing away and we're doing grand. Well, if we're singing a song, won't you give us a hand? 'Cause we're the Joyce Country 𝐾𝐞𝐭𝐫 band. Friday night, off we go, tune the fiddle, strain the bow. Oh, we take it handy for the first few sets. Sure, there's hardly anyone listening yet. And we're the Joyce Country 𝐾𝐞𝐿 band, playing away and we're doing grand. Well, if we're singing a song, won't you give us a hand? 'Cause we're the Joyce Country 𝐾𝐞𝐿 band. Thomas and Mary out on the floor, well, they never lost it, that's for sure. In his sparkling shoes and his dad's white shirt, she has a brand new perm and a pleated skirt. And we're the Joyce Country 𝐾𝐞𝐿 band, playing away and we're doing grand. Well, if we're singing a song, won't you give us a hand? 'Cause we're the Joyce Country 𝐾𝐞𝐿 band. Bit of Kelly. We do do's and functions, weddings and wakes,
Shaka-laka-laka, weddings and wakes.
meats and salads, buns and cakes.
Shaka-laka-laka, buns and cakes.
Well, if you need a few tunes, just give us a call.
Shaka-laka-laka, give us a call.
For the house, the pub or the parish hall.
Shaka-laka-laka, parish hall.
And we're the Joyce Country 𝐾𝐞𝐿 band, playing away and we're doing grand. Well, if we're singing a song, won't you give us a hand? 'Cause we're the Joyce Country 𝐾𝐞𝐿 band. Oh, there's a princess on the floor all night.
Mona, Carnamona.
She can fairly throw them shapes all right.
Mona, Carnamona.
Oh, how you mad are you on your own?
Mona, Carnamona.
How are you fixed for a seat back home? 'Cause we're the Joyce Country 𝐾𝐞𝐿 band, playing away and we're doing grand. Well, if we're singing a song, won't you give us a hand? 'Cause we're the Joyce Country 𝐾𝐞𝐿 band.
Once more, David.
Yes, we're the Joyce Country 𝐾𝐞𝐿 band. More Kelly.
All right. Me back on. There we go. Pushing buttons here today. But anyways, he turned the button off too soon for me to say that last song was for our good friend Mary Bongiorno, lover of saw doctors, and hope you enjoyed it. But I also learned that Sandra Raymond from Plymouth is loving the songs and the music today, and she's dancing in her kitchen. Good for you, Sandra. Also tuned in is Stacy Skinador, our good friend from Illinois, Mark Hurley, Terry Murphy, the Emerald Isle Entertainment, Kelly Ford, Bill Schulte, and I'm sure there's more. So keep sending in, or if you're listening by Facebook, send a message to Mary, and we'll find out about it, hopefully sooner than later. Talking about Ks'A's, you can put this one on your calendar as well. On December 30th, the Crossroads Ks'A's is happening, and that's a Friday night at 8 p.m. out at the Ark in Ann Arbor, and that's with our good friend Mick Gavin, and he rounds up all these talented musicians and dancers and storytellers, and it's a fun night, a nice Christmas gift for somebody. And I have plenty of ideas for Christmas gifts coming up soon, but once again, thanks to those that are listening. And now, on a sad note, before we go further and perhaps run out of time, I want to extend condolences to a few families. And I'm so saddened to learn we had Robert, or Roy as we call him, Roy Gowdy, on our prayer list. And I learned that he died last Sunday, and unfortunately I missed his funeral, but wonderful person, beloved husband of Betty for 58 years. He has 4 children, Robert, Sean, Nuala, and Christine. He is the proud papa of 10, also the brother of Hugh Gowdy, Josephine Gerval, our friend Paul Gowdy and his wife Agnes, his sister Lorraine Overend, and the late Ann Reynolds and the late James Gowdy. So he is missed by many, many nieces and nephews. Roy served in the British Merchant Marines and immigrated to the United States from Belfast in 1963. He worked for many years as a skilled tradesman for both Chrysler and General Motors. There was a funeral service held on Wednesday out at St. Malachy's Church in Sterling Heights, with burial at Resurrection Cemetery, and memorial contributions are appreciated to Turning Point Macomb or mcrest.org. You can go to Wojak Calcaterra Funeral Home and leave a message for the family there. And then I also learned of the death of Sarah Agnes McCann. She lived a wonderful life, 87 years, a widow of James Thomas McCann, passed away on Saturday, November 19th, and leaves behind 6 daughters: Debbie Freeman, Peggy McCann, Agnes Reed, Fiona McCann, Anna Mule, and Maria Tui, and 4 sons: Tommy McCann, Brian McCann, Francis McCann, and Jamie, as well as 30 grandchildren and 16 great-grandchildren, 2 sisters, Anne France and Eileen Boylan, and 2 brothers, Hugh McCarble and Patrick McCarble, and once again, many nieces and nephews. There will be a celebration of her life at a later date. As I mentioned, her husband predeceased her, as well as 3 grandchildren and 1 son-in-law, John Reed. So condolences to the Gowdy family, and to the McCann family. And lastly, we just learned yesterday about an active member in the Corktown community, Deborah Walker. She was involved in lots of different activities that take place in the community, and she has died, and we haven't got any funeral particulars, but those that have been involved with the Corktown community, she was one of those active members, and will be
liked. Yeah, she helped out a lot.
I was going to say she will be well missed. You would know better than anyone, Bruce, because you live in the community, and you know that wherever there was some fun event or some serious event where you had to go downtown to some hearing because, well, their latest, I think they were trying to name a street after another.
Mudge, yeah.
Yeah, Mudgey, a very well loved member of the community as well. Deborah Walker was a part of that, getting people together. So we bless her and her family as well at this time. Well, we want to make mention next Sunday is the Children's Christmas Party here at the Gaelic League. We are working out. Don't roll your eyes, Bruce, at me.
She's more concerned about it than I am.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we can do our show somewhat as usual, but if something, if
We've made it through several kids' parties.
Yeah, if the noise, yeah, but Bruce hasn't been here for one of the kids' parties. He's one of those ones that would avoid here, the Sunday Children's Christmas Party. It's a fun time, and you're going to hear that the show next Sunday.
Sunday was my day off. So.
Yeah, back before we went to CRBradio.com. Right. But now Bruce hasn't had a Sunday off, including he won't on Christmas Day.
This is true.
But you know what? We're loving it. Thank you, Bruce, for all your help. But for the Children's Christmas Party, it's open to all members in good standings, whether you're a Gaelic League member or a Irish American Club member. Your children and grandchildren 10 years and younger are invited to participate, but you must RSVP either at the Gaelic League of Detroit at gmail.com or call 313-964-8700. It says by December 1st, which is Thursday. God loves Sheila Maloney. She loves waiting till the very last minute, but Santa never disappoints. So please, if you have children, call today. We're here at the Gaelic League. Tim Jennings can take the message, or you can email the name of your child, whether it's male, female, and age, and it needs to be under 10, okay? For members in good standing. And we look forward to that kind of fun. All right, how about we go into another couple of selections here. We have Johnny McAvoy, When We Dance to an Old-Fashioned Tune, and then followed up with a group dance, the Stack of Barley, with Noel Henry, or the late Noel Henry, and the Irish Show Band.
Your eyes are as bright as they were the first night when we danced to an old-fashioned tune in a dusty old schoolhouse on Saturday nights. How we laughed as we waltzed round the room. You came from the valleys to the dark city alleys to care for the young and the poor, and me, a young soldier with medals galore, but I'd won in the African War. How my heart filled with joy as the others passed by the look in their eyes I well knew that never before, as we swept around the floor, had they seen someone lovely as you. Your hair shone like gold, a joy to behold. Your beauty was known far and wide. There was many a young lad who'd lay down his life for one moment to be by your side. But you gave them no glances, you gave them no dances, as you gracefully stepped on the floor. With me, a young soldier with medals galore, but I'd won in the African War. and my heart filled with joy as the others passed by. By the look in their eyes I well knew that never before, as we swept round the floor, had they seen someone lovely as you. When the morning had come and the dancing all done, we would walk in the dawn of the day. I would tell you tall stories of battles and glories and comrades who fell in the fray. Now the years come and go, still the love that you show is as sweet and as warm as before. When I, a young soldier with medals galore, came home from the African war, and my heart filled with joy as the others passed by. By the look in their eyes I well knew that never before, as we swept round the floor, had they seen someone lovely as you. That never before, as we swept round the floor, had they seen someone lovely as you.
we're not through dancing, but we are going to be going into a little bit of some of our Christmas tunes soon. But just one more reminder of a 𝐃𝐞𝐭. There's going to be a very special Christmas 𝐃𝐞𝐭 with the Steel City Rovers on December 15th at the 𝐸𝐻 Hall. They've been there in the past. They've been to the Gaelic League in the past, and they put on a great show. Once again, you can contact Sue McNichols for ticket reservations. That number is 248-345-7761. Tickets are $20 in advance and $25 at the door. So you're going to contact Sue for the comedy night this coming Saturday, December 3rd, and you're going to contact Sue once again for the Christmas 𝐃𝐞𝐭 with the Steel City Rovers, which are out of Hamilton, Ontario. Her number again is 248-345-7761. Now, a little bit of trivia before we go into the Christmas, at the beginning of the Christmas season. Last week was a pub quiz, and Bruce, how close were we to winning, coming in first?
Well, we tied.
Thank you.
But then Bruce gave a really stupid...
No, that was a really... it wasn't a trivia answer. It was a guesstimate, which you can't, what do you call it, prove. So you did good. And
we came in second.
And we had fun. We were that close to winning, like tied.
We shocked ourselves.
Yes, it was fun all the way through. But what I learned, and this is, we had our annual Thanksgiving parade here in Detroit. This parade started in 1924, so it's going to be celebrating 100 years in just a couple of years. The first parade consisted of 3 divisions, each led by a band with 9 floats guided by horse-drawn milk trucks. The Hudson Display Department designed and constructed the floats and did so each year that they sponsored the parade, which was from 1924 to 1980. Although Hudson did not produce the parade in 1943 and 44 because of the war and materials shortages. Hudson's resumed their sponsorship, of course, in 1945. They continued in 1980. The Detroit Renaissance Foundation became the sponsor until 1983, and then control was then transferred to the newly created Michigan Thanksgiving Parade Foundation, whose nonprofit tax-exempt parade company organizes the event with the help of hundreds of volunteers. That was all interesting facts coming from the Detroit Historical Society. Now, the Detroit Historical Museum on Saturday, December 3rd, will be open. That's Noel night. You will also get the chance to hear some entertainment and have a visit from Santa and Mrs. Claus, and the admission is free. Now it gets better. There are free holiday Sundays. Visit the Detroit Historical Museum or the Dawson Great Lakes Museum for free on Sundays in December. So that starts December 4th, next Sunday, the 11th and the 18th. Keep that in mind. Once again, you can go to the DetroitHistorical.org to find out more information. Perhaps you come down to the children's Christmas party, and after the party, go over to the museum, or start at the museum and come to the party. Either way would be a fun day. We also want to remind you that there is an exhibit, or a display, I should say, No Room at the Inn, out at St. John Newman Catholic Church in Canton on December 3rd, this coming Saturday, and 4th, next Sunday, where there is a spectacular viewing of the Christmas story as illustrated by private collections of nativity sets. The purpose of the No Room at the Inn is to celebrate the true meaning of Christmas by focusing on the birth of the blessed baby Jesus and helping those for whom there is no room at the inn. The proceeds go to the homeless, the hungry, and those in need. Visiting is on December 3rd from 3 to 7 p.m., and December 4th from 8:30 until 2. All proceeds will benefit the Pope Francis Center for the Homeless. It's hosted by the Ladies' Ancient Order of Hibernians and St. John Newman's Women's Group. If you want more information, give Barb Weir a call at 734-658-0404. That's happening this next weekend. With that, let's go into some merry, merry time of year with the Irish Rovers. That is the title of their album. And then with our friend Endon Riley, who once again is performing at the AOH Hall this coming Friday after, with the fish fry dinners. Sing all the Christmas carols you know. And I just want to make mention, this is from an album that Endon made. It's called Christmas is With Us. And he conceived, wrote, recorded, and mastered it all in 13 days in December of 2020 when we were all shut down or locked down with the COVID. Let's have a listen.
At Christmas time we celebrate all gathered in one place, with friends so dear and family here, there's smiles on every face. We will reminisce on the days gone by and keep our spirits bright. We'll all rejoice and lift our voice to warm this winter's night. Is falling snow and the strains of a children's choir twinkling lights adorn the night and the smell of an altar fire. The three wise men and a guiding star and a lonely manger stall. A baby born on a Christmas morn to save us sinners all. And we'll think no more of our cares or woes, we'll all be of good cheer. We'll dance and sing and the bells will ring at this merry, merry time of year. We'll pass around the flowing bowl, all worries and fears we'll shun. Good ale and wine or whiskey fine, there's plenty for everyone. We will drink a health to the ones we love, good fortune on them shine. May we all have peace and never, never cease until the end of time. Sing and the bells will ring at this merry, merry time of year. And we'll think no more of our cares or woes, we'll all be of good cheer. We'll dance and sing and the bells will ring at this merry, merry time of year.
Sing all the Christmas carols that you know. Sing all the Christmas carols that you know. 2,000 years gone before us, we're not the first to join the chorus. Sing O Holy Night and White Christmas. The first Noel, what child is this? Sing your joy, sing your heart. One word is all you need to make a start. Sing it
high, sing it low, sing all the Christmas carols that you know. Sing all the Christmas carols that you know. And if you're not a true believer, sing louder, tune the receiver. 'Cause Chris Ray, Juan Mariah, and the Pogues are all back on my radio. Sing your joy, sing your heart. One word is all you need to make a start. Sing it high, sing it low, sing all the Christmas carols that you know. Sing all the Christmas carols that you know. And if they say you're totally tone deaf, make it up with more vocal heft. Sing Silent Night and hark the herald. Oh little town, joy to the world. Sing your joy, sing your heart. One word is all you need to make a start. Oh, sing it high, sing it low, sing all the Christmas carols that you know. Sing all the Christmas carols that you sing your joy, sing your heart. One word is all you need to make a start. Sing it high, sing it low, sing all the Christmas carols that you know. Sing all the Christmas carols that you know. Sing all the Christmas carols that you know. Sing all the Christmas carols that you know.
Well, we're in a lot of luck here today because we're going to hear some live Christmas music. We're going to not hear all the Christmas carols we know, but some familiar one. We have some of our friends from Windsor already gathering here, and that's Mike and Noreen and Lynn Reed, and we have Lyle and Ian already here. So come on down, enjoy the session here at the Gaelic League Irish American Club from 3 to 5. We're going to have some live music starting around 2:30 though, and we're very happy. This is another Thanksgiving blessing for us to have talented musicians coming in. If you'd like to join in, come on down. We're located at 2068 Michigan Avenue in Corktown. And just a little reminder, I said I was going to mention some wonderful gifts that you could get for family and friends, or even yourself. For starters, the membership at the Gaelic League is good from now through December 31st of 2023. Those membership cards are available for $25 and for the Irish American Club, yes, and we welcome all members, so you can come on down, purchase it, or you can go to the website and get the link through PayPal, but there is fees applied, so just come on. You can just come on in and enjoy the music today and purchase your membership card. Other things that are happening is that there is a wine tasting, and now this isn't until January 14th. Wonderful event that happens every year. They call it the Little Christmas Wine Tasting. A little later, coming up in January 14th of 2023. But nonetheless, a great evening with wine, appetizers, chocolate fountain, and a silent auction. This year, the fundraiser is going to support Detroit St. Patrick's Parade. So if you'd like more information, you can give Kathleen a call at 586-604-2088. You must purchase those tickets by January 11th or purchase them in advance and give them as a Christmas gift. It's $30 a ticket. The event is from 7 to 9. You can also go online at the Gaelic League of Detroit.org for more information and also to purchase those tickets. We also have on Sunday, January 1st at 1 p.m., there is a Detroit Lions game, and it says, please join us on this Sunday, January 1st, to cheer on the Detroit Lions and raise funds for the UIS.
There you go.
It's called Detroit Lions Irish Heritage Day. Ticket price includes access to the pregame Irish happy hour in the 𝐃𝐚𝐽𝐻 Gridiron Club, the Detroit Lions Irish Heritage Glass, and I'm sure I have another little bit that I can share with you. Don't have a number for you to call, but you can go to, that doesn't look right either. We'll go to UIS website and take a look. It's the Irish Heritage Day with the Lions versus Chicago Bears. Great Christmas gift, game ticket, Lions Irish Heritage Day pint glass, admission to Gridiron Club pregame happy hour, Lions donation to the UIS to support the Detroit St. Patrick's Day Parade, charities, and the Jim DeWan Scholarship. Lots there, and sadly I don't have the information on this flyer to share with you as far as an email or a phone number. I'm sure we will get it before the end of the hour, though. But how about we go into another one of our favorites. Mary got to hear Saw Doctors. Bruce will be playing one of his favorite, Aoife Scott. Along with Andy Meaning, they wrote this song, The December Letter, and it's from her album that we just recently received when Aoife Scott was here in the Gaelic League. The album is Selected, and she plays with different artists on this. This is really nice. And then we'll follow the December Letter with a December Waltz. Staying with the dancing, guys. We haven't given up yet with Too Sweet.
There's a glitter in the snow tonight from windows lit by firelight. Bags are swinging by my side, full of things I hope you like. I'll send them off across the waves, I hope they reach by Christmas Day. Australia seems so far away, upside down where night is day. And if you find you're feeling low on Christmas Day, nowhere to go, just remember we miss you so. And if you find you're feeling low on Christmas Day, nowhere to go, just remember we love you so. On Grafton Street the lights are up, it's been a month still looking good. Christmas jobs and Christmas plans, busy shops and traffic jams. Frozen ground and sliding cars, people falling out of bars. Ah, you're better off just where you are. And if you find you're feeling low on Christmas Day, nowhere to go, just remember we miss you so. If you find you're feeling low on Christmas Day, nowhere to go, just remember we love you so. Like a sleigh bell ring to our folks, the joy it brings. Distant voice and strangest news send away our winter blues. We miss you now and that's a fact, it's just your presence that we lack. We know that you'll be coming back, so live it up and don't look back. If you find you're feeling low on Christmas Day, nowhere to go, just remember we miss you so. If you find you're feeling low on Christmas Day, nowhere to go, just remember we love you so. If you find you're feeling low on Christmas Day, just remember we love you so.
Okay, earlier this month there was a book festival at the Gaelic League, and our good member and friend Janet Anderson has organized many of the books here at the Gaelic League, over 400 that she has separated into, recognized as antiques or books of Irish history, great Irish writers, and she's cataloged all of them. Not only that, but Janet Anderson has organized what's being called a story circle. Avid readers and those that enjoy writing are welcome to come in and discuss the Irish literary tradition. The next discussion will be about Ireland's storytelling tradition, and that will be happening on December 14th. If you love the world-renowned Irish literature traditions, or just admire the Irish culture, carve out time to join them. The Circle meets the second Wednesday of each month at 6 p.m. Once again, the next session will be Wednesday, December 14th. For more information, you can contact Janet Anderson at janetAnderson1965@hotmail.com. Well, we're having a great little gathering of musicians coming in to the Gaelic League. There's room for more, as we always say. There's room for one more or two or more, and you got plenty of time. The show ends at 3, but the session will be going on from 3 to 5 p.m. I want to get in at least one more song before we hear some live music, and that is what's happening next Sunday. Just a little reminder, if you have not signed up your children that are members of Gaelic League or Irish American Club members, either children or grandchildren 10 years and under, you must RSVP. You can email Gaelic League of Detroit at gmail.com or call today, 313-964-8700. We need the names of the children, their ages, and whether they're male or female. And next up, we're going to hear from the Irish tenors. And this selection of Irish tenors is Ronan Tynan, Anthony Kearns, and Finbar Wright with Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
I just came back from a lovely trip along the Milky Way. I stopped off at the North Pole to spend a holiday. I called on dear old Santa Claus to see what I could see. He took me to his workshop and showed his plans to me. So you better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're away. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Now Santa is a busy man, he has no time to play. He's got millions of stockings to fill on Christmas Day. You better write your letter now and mail it right away, because he's getting ready, his reindeers and his sleigh. And you better watch out, you better not cry, better not doubt, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're away. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. With tin horns and little toy drums, rooty-toot-toots and rammy-tum-tum, Santa Claus is coming to town. And curly-head dolls that toddle and coo, elephant boats and kiddie cars too, Santa Claus is coming to town. The kids in girl and boyland will have a jubilee. They're gonna build a toyland town all around the Christmas tree. So you better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming, Santa Claus is coming, Santa Claus is coming to town.
All right, well, we're going to get our good friend, someone I haven't seen in 3.5 years, maybe 4 years.
Yeah, too long, Kathy.
And it's Lynn Reed, all the way from Windsor, across the the bridge or the tunnel. I don't know which one you took today. But
Actually, I took the bridge. The bridge was okay.
oh, good. And she can say it's okay because she can see it out her front window. She's so close. But what song are you going to start us off with?
I'm going to do an Irish carol. It's very hard to find. There aren't very many Irish Christmas songs because I guess they were still pagan then.
Oh.
I'm not sure. I wasn't there, so I can't vouch for it. But I'm going to do a song that Vince McGrath used to recite, and it's called 𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙬 𝐸𝐵ETHLEHEM. And what it means is that night in Bethlehem. And I do have the English words. I'll just read a bit of them.
Oh, when you can read it all.
Oh, okay.
So,
I sing of that night in Bethlehem, a night as bright as dawn. I sing of that night in Bethlehem, the night the Word was born. The skies are glowing gaily, the earth is whiteness drowned. See Jesus in his cradle, drink deep from his mother's breast. And there on a lonely hillside, the shepherds bow down in fear, when the heavens open brightly, and God's message rings out so clear. Glory now to the Father, in all the heavens high, and peace to his friends on earth below, is all the angels cry.
very nice. Thank you so much. And now we'll hear the tune, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Very nice. Very, very nice. You have been keeping up with sessions throughout the COVID, right, Lynn? You've been keeping up with the sessions throughout the COVID. Tell us.
Just in my house, for the first couple of months, none of the musicians did anything, and then there was one person that was really missing the music. So I said, well, look, I'm only going out getting food and then getting back to the house. And he was doing the same thing. So I said, do you want to get together on a Friday afternoon? And there was a church in Windsor that was trying to start a folk night. And I said, well, we can just practice, and then it'll all be over and, and we'll be ready for the folk night. Well, that didn't happen, and so we just met once a week on Fridays. We both had vaccinations, and we wore masks when we were out. And then what happened is I was asked. I'd been to Scotland the summer before, and met some of the people in the Girvan Folk Club, which is on the west coast of Scotland. And they emailed me and said they were starting a Zoom and would I like to join? So I said, yes, of course. And then what happened with the person that I was playing with, Brian Brown, I said, do you want to stay on the Friday and see the Scottish Zoom? And he thought it was going to be all Scottish music. It wasn't. People there have various tastes in music, country and western, folk, the blues. They do everything. And we got to know the people. Some of them are real characters. And they taught us some really good songs. And then a man that was in the Gervin Zoom, he started his own Zoom out of Ayr, which is where he lives. And that one included people in Denmark, Holland, England. It just kept growing and growing and growing. But what I did was I started a monthly Zoom. I call it the Special Zoom. And if anybody listening would like to partake of it, they'd certainly be welcome to join. Just contact me or contact me through Kathy. And what I do is I send out the invitation to everybody kind of around the world, and then whoever comes, and it can be different every month. You never know who's coming. Their restrictions in Europe were lifted before ours were, so they got back into doing things sooner than we did. But we all want to stay in touch, and we all want to meet up now.
I was going to say, you've developed some wonderful friendships out of this.
It's like we've known these people all our lives now. It's wonderful. Once a month, just whoever can come.
Excellent.
And last time we had 23 people on it.
Wow.
So it was
nice.
good. Yeah.
All right, so those of you that are listening, if you're interested at all, you can text 313-942-0159. That's Detroit Irish Radio. Or you can email DetroitIrishRadio@gmail.com, and I'll make sure Lynn gets you on the list.
Yeah.
Okay? And with that, we have in the background, Mike is also from Windsor. You have a song. Do you want to come up near the mic? Or
you want to come up here?
Yeah.
Or can you boom your voice? Because you're going to sing a song, aren't you?
I'm going to sing a song, yeah.
Excellent. And we're happy to have this live entertainment. We have Charlene is here, and she's not going to sing, but we're happy that we can do this. No. Okay, what's the name of the song that you're going to sing?
Bright Blue Rose.
Oh, beautiful.
Written by Jimmy McCarthy.
By Jimmy McCarthy. We had him last week singing a song with Mary Black. Right.
All right, you ready?
I skimmed across black water without once submerging onto the banks of an open morning that hungers the first light much, much more than the mountains ever do. She like a ghost beside me goes down, ease up a dolphin and emerges, learned and chained and hammed. For she's the perfect creature, natural in every feature, and I'm the geek with the alchemist stone. For all of you must discover, for all who seek to understand, for having found the path of others, you'd find a very special hand. It is a holy thing, and it is a precious time. It is the only
Forget me nots among the snow, it's always been so it goes, to ponder his death and his life eternally. For all of you must discover, for all who seek to understand, for having left the path of others, you'd find a very special hand. One bright blue rose outlives all those 2,000 years, and so it goes, to ponder his death and his life eternally.
Very, very nice. Thank you, Mike. Just a big question for you. I know you're from Windsor as well. Were you part of Lynn's Zoom group?
Yep. No. I tried Zoom once or twice with somebody else, and
you preferred in person.
It wasn't for me.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, there's a number of musicians here today. Drag a chair up closer so we'll be able to hear you and get you settled. And while you do that, I'm just going to give a couple of reminders of what's happening this week. We are going to have, there's Ann McCullum step dancing. For those of you that aren't in the Detroit area, you see how close Windsor is. One of our dance instructor, Ann McCullum, is also from Windsor. That's happening tomorrow, as well as the Gaelic League meeting from 7 to 9. There is, AOH has the Red Cross from 11 to 4 blood draw tomorrow. And then we go into Wednesday, go into December 2nd is the fish fry at the AOH with Indon Riley. We also have Kaylee dancing here at the Gaelic League. On Saturday, busy night out at the AOH with the comedy show being presented by the ladies' Ancient Order of Hibernian Division, Macaulay Division, with Sheila Lovely, and that performance is at 7:30. Doors open at 6 though. Tickets are $20 in advance or $25 at the door. Once again, that's at the AOH Hall. And the proceeds benefit the UIS and the parade. Here at the Gaelic League, we have McSpillin entertaining beginning at 8 o'clock. There's the No Room at the Inn exhibit both Saturday and Sunday of next week at St. John Newman Church in Canton. This is wonderful display of nativity sets that various private collections are being on display. And if you'd like more information, you can give Barb Weir a call at 734-658-0404. I did mention Kaylee dancing here at the Gaelic League on Friday nights, and also the kids' party next Sunday. So those of you that qualify, or your children qualify to attend this children's party, we don't exclude anybody. You know, it is a family affair. If you have older children, they end up being helpers, and that's all good too. So just need to know in advance. Santa wants to be prepared. That number again is 313-964-8700 or RSVP at Gaelic League of Detroit at gmail.com. Children's names, ages, and whether they're male or female. Oh my goodness, I feel like us back in the days when I was teaching with all these students in front of me. There's a mass of people here, and more are welcome to come on out. This runs from 3 to 5. We enjoy live music whenever we can get it, and truthfully, it's a joy to have a session back at the Gaelic League on a Sunday afternoon. We know Lynn Reed used to be here with a minute.
It's nice to be back.
It's nice to be out and about, yes. All right, so do you have a selection you'd like to play? Go ahead. What are we going to have? Are you going to introduce it?
We're doing a set of the 10 penny bit. Saddle the Pop. Yeah, John Ryan.
Okay. Whatever you play, it's going to be good. I know it. And
G.
Oh, that's not mine.
Okay, you guys can get started anytime. All right. Nice job. Just a little reminder that this group, the Detroit Irish Music Association, welcomes newcomers anytime. And if you would like to meet some of the ones that have been involved in the last year that we've been trying to get back together, come on out today. And if not, you can always go to their website, DetroitIrishMusic.org, to find out more information. The next session that they will have here will be December 7th on Wednesday evening, starting at 6:30. And I don't know if there's anyone that wants to get close to Mike to speak, or I'll just share what I know, that you start off with an open group. We got one, Charlene, and she's kind of is always designated to do a little bit of talking here. If you want to here you go. There's a mic right here. If you can weave your way around these chairs and all the musicians that we have. Charlene Snow, share with us a little bit about the 𝐷EMA group.
Well, 𝐷EMA is the Detroit chapter of Cultus Keltori Aaron, and we have sessions every Thursday in Ann Arbor at Greenwood Church, and every first Wednesday we have a session here at the Gaelic League. So our next first Wednesday, as you mentioned, is December 7th, and we will be here at the Gaelic League from 6:30 till around 9 o'clock. And usually we start with someone teaching a tune, and then there's a bit of a slow session and then a normal speed session after that. So that's about it. And we do welcome anyone interested in observing and listening or playing in the session. And folks can also go to Greenwood on a Thursday night in Ann Arbor. And again, that, as you mentioned, it's all on our website and on our Facebook page.
Very good. And we appreciate all the ones that are coming down here on a Sunday and then giving us a little sampling of what's expected if you come on out.
We're trying to start a Sunday session here as well, and so we're grateful for whatever Sundays the league has open for folks to come down and do a session here.
Yep, we appreciate you, and we're thrilled that you can be a part of the radio program as well. Thank you, Charlene. Let's see, I just want to make a little shout out to a few folks here. A big hello to Brendan McNulty, listening from Donegal, originally from Belfast, and was here for many years. Breda Miller, that's putting on the Mrs. Kelly's Journey Home play about her own mom. Fabulous performance. There's Marcus O'Toole out of Massachusetts that's listening, and Heather Connor has also checked in with us. So thank you for tuning in through Detroit Irish Radio Facebook page, and to Mary Bunjourno for keeping us posted. And then occasionally we hear from Justin Manning. So we want to give a shout out to Justin. Many of our musicians here know him also from Galway. Mike and Lyle and Lynn for sure. I don't know who else. But you have another song that we want to play? Or actually, you know what? Before you do that, how about I do my closing? Because we got 5 minutes. So we'll let you close this out. And I want to say a big thank you to Michael Klein with a very generous donation sent this week. A big Thanksgiving thank you to our friend Mike. But I thank all of you for tuning in every Sunday to Detroit Irish Radio on crbradio.com. We actually broadcast from the Gaelic League on Sundays now from 1 to 3, so you're welcome to come down and be a part of the program as well. Thanks to all the guests that are here providing music today, and to my good friend Bruce Smith, who doesn't want me to turn because my mic doesn't follow me.
She needs to turn her whole body.
Yeah, but for all his assistance and for you that are listening online, just keep in mind that as we go into the holiday season, there are many people that are in need of prayers, and we continue to ask you to pray for these different folks and bring a little joy to them. And we hope to do that through the radio program, certainly with live music that makes a big difference too. But in your own lives, every day, reach out to other people. Until next week, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, have a great week. We are going to hear another couple selections here, 𝐶𝐞𝐭 𝐈𝐫𝐢𝐬𝐡 𝐾𝐚𝐬𝐢𝐬𝐡 Thank you. I was giving you a chance to play us out, but you have another comment to make or something else you want to play? And we see more musicians gathering, as I say, that you come when you can, and it was nice to have a handful of you. What is the next song?
Kitty Lie Over.
Kitty Lie Over. All right, this will take us out.
Yes.
All right.